And welcome everyone to a 4v4 Dawnless Days Siege Battle replay today. Today's replay is posted on the Dawnless Days Discord by MP, who's one of 4 defending armies today. MP is commanding the Woodland Realm, which consists of 3 units of Lords of Lascaran. General's one of those. He has 1 unit of Elven King's Riders. He has 6 units here of Lascaran Blades, 2 units of Lascaran Spears, 2 units of Hall Guardians, 1 unit of Forest Rangers. His ally Freshgiga, who's commanding Erebor, has Dane Ironfoot as his general. 3 units of Dwarven Warriors, 1 unit of Arid Mithrin Veterans, 1 unit of Dwarven Burke Guard, 3 units of Erebor Axe Warriors, Manson Reclaimers, 3 units of Iron Guard, 1 unit of Tomb Wardens, and 3 units of Dwarven Rangers. Crip, who's commanding Gondor here, he has 2 units of Citadel Guard, 1 unit is his general. He has 8 units of Gondor Sword Infantry, 2 units of Fountain Guard, 1 unit of Gondor Archers, and 3 Ithilien Rangers. Dutch Weed, who's also commanding Gondor, has Citadel Guard as his general. He has 3 units of Ringlow Vale Men at Arms, 6 units of Gondor Sword Infantry, Warriors Lost Nark 1 unit of Gondor Archers, 3 units of Ithilien Rangers, and 2 units of Knights of the Silver Swan. Now for the attackers, Rubber Duck, who's also commanding Erebor, has Dane Ironfoot as his general, 1 unit of Arid Mithrin Veterans, 3 units of Dwarven Burke Guard, 3 units of Erebor Axe Warriors, 1 unit of Manson Reclaimers, 3 units of Iron Guard, 1 unit of Erebor Halberdiers, 1 unit of Tomb Wardens, 3 units of Archers of the Red Mountain, Erebor Crossbows 1 unit, and 2 units of Escort Mercenaries. Now for Eric, who's commanding Isengard, he has Lurtz as his general. He's also got 9 units of Uruk-hai Infantry, 3 units of White Hand Stormers, 3 units of Berserkers, 2 crossbows, and 2 White Hand Grenadiers. The Frying Pan, who's commanding Gondor, has 3 units of Citadel Guard, 1 as his general. He has 7 units of Gondor Sword Infantry, 2 units of Prince Coast Guard, 2 units of Ithilien Rangers, 2 units of Pelarga Marines, 3 units of Knights of the Silver Swan, and a Trebuchet. And Hunter Forth, who's commanding the Easterlings, has 3 units of Warlords of Rune, 1 of which is his general. He has 1 unit of Bane of Steppes, 3 units of Varag Warriors, 3 units of Lokrim Macemen, 2 units of Lokrim Halberdiers, 3 units of Varag Bowmen, 2 units of Kardish Sentries, and 3 units of Varag Lancers. And with that, let's get into the battle. Alright, we've got a Sally out here. We're not even a few seconds in, and the Swan Knights have already ridden out of the city. This is either Dutch Weed or Crip right here. Charging into the exposed Ithilien Rangers.
Our ally is under attack from the enemy.
We've got some enemy Swan Knights coming in under Archer fire though, but they are heavily armoured. They can handle that for a little while. Varag Lancers charging in. How did the Eastlings get over here so fast? Well, the attackers can deploy anywhere, I suppose, in the entire attacker deployment zone, so that would make sense. Swan Knights under fire, no casualties as of yet, but got a few hits there. Trebuchet here. What are they going after? Oh, they're trying to target the enemy Trebuchet. 1 shot, 1 kill. Some of these siege towers aren't armoured. The real question is, will the Trebuchet target them or not? We've already knocked down a section of wall. Jeez, that was fast. Someone took out this Trebuchet and the wall. Maybe they took out each other at the same time. Or someone set off a bomb or something, I don't know. Hang on, we got Ithilien Rangers outside the city from the defender's side. Is this a reciprocal trade or something? I don't know. Varag Lancers took out 20 of them or so. They lost about 50, 60, 66. I'm not sure what happened there. That was a weird exchange. Well, the Wars of Erebor. Their siege towers are moving up. We got the Eastlings on his right. We have Isengard and Gondor on the other side. The attackers have deployed mostly towards the Citadel area. The defending forces, while they do seem to have a large number, I don't know if they can hold out here. There's a lot of pressure on these two defenders over here to hold it against Isengard and Gondor. If they fall, then potentially these forces can move across the bridge. Siege towers have been opened and troops are pouring on the walls here. Now this is going to be confusing as all hell for everybody. Erebor versus Erebor here. Axe Warriors versus Axe Warriors. Yep. How the hell could you tell them apart? It's just like a dwarven brawl at a sporting match.
Troops are at the walls.
Seeing a little bit of blood splatter there. Ironfoot Spears versus Axe Warriors. At that range, I think the Axe Warriors will be winning that fight. Alright, we got here. That's shock there. Arid Mithril veterans. Dane Ironfoot. He better stay out of the fight. Okay, Dane's staying at the bottom of the tower there. He's committed the Mansory Claimers up here. And we've got Baruch Guard up here as well. Mansory Claimers, Dwarven Warriors. Baruch Guard, that's from the enemy. Axe Warriors down to 40. So the Baruch Guard, they're chopping their heads off. Look at the sea of metal. Look, we've got elves in the distance on the battlements there. On the left corner, you see that? We'll go and sit there in a sec. Being on the battlements, it'll be hard to shoot these dwarves from the archers below. You can see a lot of the arrows missing. The Dwarven ranged travelers up here. Okay, we have Forest Rangers up here. I think this is the first time I've seen the Forest Rangers in action. Looks like they can get a few kills there. Arrows are penetrating the armor quite nicely. But they've got their shields up here now. Now be the time to stop firing. Okay, the Elvish forces here of MP. He's taking on the Eastlings alone. A lot of those arrows are hitting the walls. If he had his archers on the walls like where he's got the Forest Rangers, you think that'd actually help him. It would definitely help with the arc of the arrows for sure. Lords of Lesgain were firing on the Warlords of Rune down there. Trying to take on the Varag Warriors now as well. We've got some Lesgain blades here that could come down the wall here and attack these guys in the rear. We definitely aid their troops on the wall, keep them in the fight a lot longer. I mean, they're going down pretty fast. Lesgain blades down to 48 already. And their enemies have not really fallen much at all. Woodland Realm needs to send up more support. He's got 2 units up here not doing a whole lot. They need to be helping their forces down below. You can't. I have seen many times people put their archers on the battlements and shoot across into another section of the battlement. Should be able to arc into the Warlords of Rune over there nicely. And the Macemen. He's still not sending them down there. Better hurry up, mate. You're running out of time. Dwarven range travelers, they're trying to do the same thing the elves are doing. It just is not working out for them. A fish giga. He's being overwhelmed. Well, we've got Gondor warriors coming up against Dwarven warriors. Dwarven warriors should be able to do pretty well against them. We've got javelins, Pelican Marines down below. Iron Guards mixed in with Dwarven warriors. Should be able to kill these guys pretty easily. The walls are now surrounded. Okay, Brook Guard here. We're making the way to the top. There's a battle going on over here. It looks like it's just starting to rage. We've got infantry battling against some Gondor forces. It's pretty even.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
The Gondor warriors are being surrounded by Uruk-hai. Not helping their case. They're falling fast. We've got Ithilien Rangers here with their bows still out. In a very vulnerable position. They could be shooting into the Uruk-hai infantry on their flank. Putting them here and just shooting straight into the flank. That's got to be helping out the melee troops. An easiest way to bring down that unit. But it looks like he wants to send in the Fountain Guard instead. Also, you know, either way works. Fountain Guard's turning in the wrong direction. Grenades!
Our men flee the field of
I thought it was odd that they were firing a lot of arrows all of a sudden. That's the reason. And that was just one volley. Fountain Guard. Jeez, they lost close to 32 there. In one volley. Isengard's first assault gone not too bad. Balance of power, we've got 6,300. 97, so 6,400 pretty much. This is 8,600. Those brave Gondorian soldiers fighting to the last man. Time to stop firing. Not getting too far with that. These grenades here, they've tossed about half their ammunition. Now, Isengard is trying to be really sneaky here and throw their grenades straight into the Dwarven General. Hopefully, Erebor's paying attention. Jeez, that flag is casting a long shadow. They lost 32 there. The general copped the brunt of it, but he's still standing. Looks like Isengard was allowed to bring 2 units of grenades. That is overkill. Well, we've got what's left of the enemy Brook Guard, down to 46. A full unit of Gondorian swords here, but Mansory Claimers. These guys are down to 30, so they're down by 34. They've only killed 23. They're really struggling to break through the Brook Guard.
Our gates have been blocked.
The defenders here, they've got to do something better. They've got to save their ammunition. This whole shooting up on the walls from below just ain't working out for them. The defense on the outskirts is under severe pressure. Over here, it's much more relaxed. We've got this tiny unit of Lascaran Blades down to 19, holding back hundreds of Easterlings. Airborne crossbows, they're going to be shooting straight into the Lascaran Blades, or Lascaran Spears. The walls are going to break through very soon. Forest Rangers are here, but they're going to fall very fast. We've got Horde Guardians though, guarding the entrance. Mascarian Spears also guarding the entrance there. Looks like the dwarves here can go down off the wall and get straight into the dwarven ranges. This really feels like they're wasting their ammo trying to shoot at these guys. Mancer and Calamus just don't do well against any form of shock on either side.
The tower is nothing but ash now.
Alright, we've got grenades here. They might be throwing their grenades. What are they particular about their line of sight? More enemy Gondorian forces moving up. Now, Eric sent that unit grenade. Oh, there you go. They are firing their grenades after all. They're sneaky little bastards. They went up top of the wall.
General has fallen.
Alright, Fresh Kagir there just lost his general. He got slashed. The war's rallying here, pushing them back. So back up top, get the state of things. Warriors of Losnak from Gondor, guarding the bridge. The Warriors of Losnak need to hold this bridge. We're protecting the dwarves from being outflanked. Ethiopian Rangers got a target but don't want to fire, same goes for the Gondor archers. Looks like the Vale Men at Arms are tired, exhausted even. Where are the Rangers going? I wonder if Isengard can come down the wall there. Oh, we've got a unit of Gondor Sword Infantry guarding it. We've got Berserkers up here, but they're not going to be engaging those Gondor Sword Infantry. Which is a little odd. Tight space like that, you think Berserkers would be the ideal unit to kill those guys. Citadel Guards here, bracing against the White Hand Stormers. They're not getting in here in a hurry. Fountain Guard moving up to ensure they don't get through. As soon as they show up, the Stormers abandon that attempt. Okay, crossbows. Looks like they were shooting a Citadel Guard. Maybe trying to weaken them. Well, Warriors have poor missile block, and Ethiopian Rangers are shooting them at point blank range. Tomb Wardens are down to 17. They've only killed 77. These wars are being hotly contested on almost every front. The Dwarven Range Travelers not doing too bad, all things considered. I thought they'd be, well, almost wiped out by now. What do we got here? Archers of the Red Mountain. They're doing what I thought the defenders should have been doing. Firing at the enemy from the walls of the battlement. Not shooting from the ground level. Iron Guards down 21. This is a full unit though. But they're going to be surrounded in a second if they don't get off the walls soon. So they could be shooting the airborne axe warriors in the back. Those Garen blades maybe charged out. Looks like they charged out.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
We've got Pelican Marines up here. No, these are Khandish sentries. Oh, who knows what they're doing. The Ascaran blades maybe being kept here to protect the barrel of the defenders. The Easterling is really just sort of watching to see how their allies go at this stage. We've got escort mercenaries coming through. That's not the end of the world. We've got Iron Guards here that could be turning around to kill them. Archers of the Red Mountain being targeted. The Iron Guard.
Our gates have fallen to the enemy.
Turn around, guys, come on. It's a good thing there wasn't a charge. Gordon range travels, another unit coming in. The mercenaries only lost one so far. Defenders have just been overwhelmed. They're falling back. I suppose the saving grace for the defenders is at least they're out of grenades. Well, he charges Swan Knights into them. Crossbows. Point blank into the Swan Knights. They knocked over a few of them. White-hand Stormers not breaking ranks, facing the defenders. If they turn around, they could potentially shoot them in the back. That could be the plan. Swan Guard to punch through. No, they're choosing to run outside the walls. Ah, they're going after the general. Is this alerts? It's alerts, alright. We got enemy knights. That's a full fresh unit there. The defenders can't win this. Berserkers coming in now to finish them off. They're not getting out of this one alive. It was a bold plan, but the attackers had the units in place to repel him. Alright, they're finished. 3,500 to 6,100. What's scary is the attackers still have 2 full javelin units that haven't even used any yet. Now, MB and his ally over here needs to fall back across the bridge to the last choke point. Or to the last stand, right? But it looks like the elves want to stay here and fight for a little while longer. But there's no, these guys here, they're not holding any shields. Poor missile block chance, so we've got missile units coming in. He cannot hold here. Gondor swords are trying to get there in time. It's their shields that they're going to try to use. And the Gondor swords get there in the nick of time, and you can see all the javelins they just intercepted. They would go straight for the elves. Dutch Beetle Crypt there doing great work. Really saving MB's butt when it mattered most. He got there in the nick of time. We got here the Warlords of Ruinion are here, up against some Lascaran blades. We've also got the Lords of Lascaran up here. Also decent in melee. They've effectively cut off the general unit in two. They could potentially take out the Easterling General there. That'd be a big win for the defenders. They need something really big to shock the system to get their team back in this fight. So far, it's all leading the way of the attackers. Not dying very quickly, are they? Okay, they're starting to fall a little bit faster now. They still haven't killed the Easterling General yet. It's hard to believe they're not shooting yet. Okay, Easterling General has fallen. Well, heads are flying. Oh, there. That's why you don't really mess around with shock unless you've got the units to back them up. Elves really seizing control here. Lords here on the move. Why are they on the move? Job here isn't finished. Okay, the Hall Guardians only lost one soldier, thanks to Gondor. Lords of Lascaran, they should be able to deal with the Pelican Marines. Lords of Lascaran are highly skilled. Really good in melee. Enemy still has a lot of cav on his side, but the defenders, luckily for them, do have pikes as well. White Hand Stormers going it alone, actually. Whenever the White Hand Stormers see a Fountain Guard, I always see them turn their heads and run away. Yeah, did the White Hand Stormers just open the way for the Knights of Silver Swan to charge in, I wonder? No, he's running away. He's going a different direction. Jeez, I thought for sure he'd line that up. But no, he's clearing the way for his crossbows. Come on, Gondor, pull back. They were going to charge in, but the Knights of the Silver Swan moved up. They're protecting those Uruk-hai crossbows. Getting a bit crowded here. That's going to be frustrating for the defenders, not having the cav that can go toe-to-toe with their enemy. They're outnumbered and outclassed. Dane Ironfoot, is he still alive? Okay, it could just be the general unit. Don't know why they're insisting on finishing these guys to the last dwarf. Okay, they're trying to kill Dane Ironfoot. So Dane has must be Dane's evil twin. Triple gold chevron. Also, the scan could be helping to finish off the halberdiers. Probably better use of their ammunition. You've got to hand it to the range of the Lords of Lascaran. It is pretty good. Now, it could be their plan is to simply try to get through the Elven defense and then make their way to the Citadel using the other bridge. Looks like both sides are running low on missiles, which means we're in for a long, grindy of a fight. was here being burned by the oil trap. The elves out of ammo. Pull out, mate. Don't stay there. He's going to stay until the unit's dead. Easy kills for the defenders there. Probably doesn't realise. Maybe he thinks he has control of the gate. I'm not sure what made him think that. Ascan Blades fighting against some halberdiers in a very tight space. Well, in the close quarter fight, Ascan Blades seem to have the edge. Who do we have over here? Some Varag Bowmen. Looks like they're being pursued by the Lords of Ascaran, the general. Gondor sort of infantry should be doing better against the Marines than this. Gondor swords are also fresh after all. But the attack has certainly become bogged down. The elves and their allies over here, both Gondor and Erebor, seem to have really helped slow them down. And Gondor has kind of gone on the offensive a bit, at least on this side.
Our men flee.
Largely helped by the Fountain Guard. Who do we have over here? Berserkers, Uruk-hai Berserkers. They're under fire from friendly archers. We've also got some Fountain Guard mixed in with this Gondor infantry. That might be the only reason the Gondor infantry are doing so well against the Uruk-hai Berserkers. Okay, there's 3 units, they're broken through. They've got to charge into the backs of these Uruk-hai infantry. I mean, they're right there. They have... Okay. We got Ithilien Rangers. So they're trying to hit Lurtz. Should be firing into the flank of these Uruk-hai infantry. But Gondor's not doing it. Or maybe he's trying to, maybe he can't, which is odd. Because that's a direct line of sight shot. Berserkers tried to hack their way through. So far Gondor's metal is holding up. The attackers don't have anything else they can use to get through this in a hurry. The Lurtz here, the Uruk-hai archers, they need to be positioned on the walls here. The crossbows, looks like they're out of ammunition. Oh no, they're about to be out of ammunition. Down to 28. Okay, maybe Lurtz is waiting for them to finish their crossbows before they exchange places on the wall. These Uruk-hai infantry are facing the wrong direction. That's why they're being shot at. straight in the head. You've got to conserve your ammo, mate. There's a few good hits, but that's overkill.
Enemy units have been rallied.
What we got here? 2,095 to 3,400. So the defenders are crawling their way back into this. They've really narrowed that gap. It was a much wider gap before, but looks like America was doing their part over here. They're holding the enemy back, inflicting heavy casualties.
An entire unit has perished.
But it looks like they've been overwhelmed here. MB's thrown his general into the cause. Wars of Asgard aren't killing these guys fast enough. I'm not sure how helpful the knights can be here. They're trying to push their way through. Okay, most of the unit has pushed their way through. So the general could be in grave danger. Where's he off to? Got some Citadel Guard. Maybe MB called for reinforcements and Gondor obliged him. Ah, this Gondor feels confident they can win this with the forces they have in the area. It's tight, but it does seem to be swinging Gondor's way. Fountain Guard there did him proud, I think. Oh no, 85. So who got the 390 kills there? Oh, okay, Lords of Ascaran, maybe that's his general, I don't know. MB's general. Fountain Guard trying to take on the Berserkers. And they've got enemy cav potentially charging into their rear. Berserkers are falling fast.
Return to the battle.
He didn't lose his head. Well, that guy did. We got enemy knights being blocked off by some Citadel Guard. Escort mercenaries going to charge into the backs here of the Citadel Guard. Enemy cav trying to swing this battle back in favour of Isengard.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
These guys are heavy spears, but they're out of formation. They've got enemy all throughout their ranks. Go on to infantry, trying to bring down the cav. Okay, Lurtz here could be shooting point blank into the Gondorian forces, but he's not doing it. Or he's trying to get into a better angle. You can't get much better than that. Okay, Lurtz has charged in without using a single arrow. Maybe he wasn't allowed to, I don't know. Gondor struggling over here to hold off against the White Hand Stormers. It's very tight. It could go either way. Knights of the Silver Swan down to 38. Lords of Scam being charged here by the Varag Lancers. Alright, so MB thinks he can win here. Cav's trying to kill his general. And there he goes. They lost 2 generals in the space of 5 seconds. Alright, they're about through. They don't really have decent units left over here, except for the Citadel Guard. That's probably one of the best they have. Lurtz could be shooting the Citadel Guard in the back if they were allowed to use their ammunition. It doesn't look like they are. That's got to be the reason the Lurtz isn't firing. 936 to 1938. Looking at the map, the attackers should have this. It just seems like the defenders have lost too much. And they have no missiles left, and they have no cav to counter the enemy cav. Gondor desperately trying to kill the general. Trying to get some sort of edge here over the Isengard forces. He's trying to save his general.
The battle is no longer in our favor.
They broke the Citadel Guard. We've got a full unit, pretty much a Gondor sword infantry they're going to break any second here. 592 to 1834. Looking at these troops, I don't see the Tomb Wardens not getting through this. Alright, so Isengard won this fight with the help of his allies. They provided him with the much needed support to win that fight. Okay, Lurtz is going to capture one of the victory points. Okay, more enemy cav coming across that bridge from the other side. Trying to hold back all the cavalry. A lot of pressure here on this one Citadel Guard unit. Okay, cav's coming in again. Need to leave these charges to the heavy shock cav, not the mercenaries. Alright, the Finners here selling out, probably to their own detriment, but they're selling out nonetheless. Okay, Dane on foot from the enemy Erebor. They're going to slaughter these Athenian Rangers. Jeez, this guy's skilled. That's 2. He's killed by himself. Oh, Rangers know how to fight. British Coast Guard's now in the mix though. The Vale men are, so the Athena Rangers, they're just annihilating the Halberdiers. Okay, we're down to our last 50 seconds, guys. It's clear the attacker's going to take this one. And that is it. So, going through the kill counts here, and we'll start with Dutchweed. His Citadel Guardian General got 98. Gondor Sword Infantry, he had 6 units of Sword Infantry. All 4 out of 6 got over 100 kills, and 2 are pretty close on 98 and 93. Gondor Archers didn't do as well. The Rangers mixed performances, 100, 193 and 35. Swan Knights here, he had 2 units of Swan Knights, 127 and 100, not bad. Fresh Giga here, Dane Ironfoot 124. Airborne Axe Warriors 120, and Iron Guards here 140. Those were the standard units there in his army. Okay, and for Crip, out of I think 8 units of Gondor Sword Infantry, 2 almost got 100 kills in 94 and 93. The rest ranged from 21 to 67. Fountain Guard was 95 to 139, Citadel Guard 126, and the Athena Rangers 173, 80, and then 15. MB, his Lords of Ascarian General there was 365. The Ascarian Blades there did pretty well across the board, with the exception of 1 unit on 37. The other ones 237, 243, 100, 241, 466. The Ascarian Spears didn't do very well at all. Looks like the crossbows might have done a number on them. Hall Guardians 148 to 87, not that great there for them. Forest Rangers 159, and Lords of Ascarian there 186 and 413. So Lords of Ascarian did phenomenally well there for the Woodland Realm. Alright, Rubber Duck here for the attackers. Dane wasn't really involved in the fight that much, only 41 kills and mostly intact. Dwarven Barrack Guard there served him very well, 165, 126 and 220. Airborne Axe Warriors 301, that was a standout performer there. And the Tomb Wardens there was 152, and the Escort Mercenaries each got over 100 kills. Not bad for a siege battle. Eric here, Blurtz didn't get too many kills unfortunately for him. The Uruk-hai Infantry, 141, 200, 159, 148, 172, and 142, 155, 138. White Hand Stormers, 208, 187, and 1 unit did pretty bad on 32. Uruk-hai Berserkers also struggled in this match. Uruk-hai Crossbows, 152, and the Grenades here, only 195 and 26. I thought they would have got a lot more kills than that myself. The Frying Pan. Okay, he had himself 7 units of Gondor Swords, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 7 getting over 100 kills. Prince Coast Guard's 106 there. The missile units didn't do too hot. He has 3 units of Swan Knights, 2 of them got over 100 kills. And for Hunter, okay, standouts were Varag Lancers there on 115, but it looks like he struggled a bit to get through MB's defense, so credit to MP for that. And that is it. So guys, if you want to see your own Total War replay featured here on this very channel, don't forget to check out those links you'll find in the description below. Hope to hear from you soon. This is Mika from Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Goodbye my fellow Scout Troopers. See you all in the next Total War battle.